Well, I'm all fussy now, and my shirt is all discombobbled. I've been on the floor trying to get this contraption to work. It kept telling me it wasn't going to work today, and I couldn't figure out why, and had to reboot. And I'm going, no, no, look at the time. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? My morning's been a little bit crazy. I got out and I'm looking at my clock in the living room. My clock in the living room, I've got a traditional wall clock, and it's not giving me the right time. So when I come in here, I'm 5 minutes slow, and I'm going, oh no. So then I try to log on, and three times I tried logging on, and three times it said not available. So then I had to shut my computer down, shut the Wi-Fi down, reboot everything up, and try again. So so technology and me, and I've got a wicked sore throat today. I don't know why. I've just it just is. So anyway, so I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I certainly did. I got so much accomplished, and I'm getting excited because next weekend is my year one students come, and my class is full, and we have 14 beautiful students coming in to do year one shamanism and learn all about it and get themselves some pretty cool healing tools. So and then I did get a message today or on the weekend from Heather Bennick. Heather, I've got a little heart here with your name on it, reminding me to call you or do a reading for you. So I'm going to get to it, and I'm going to do your reading very first. And thank you for reaching out and emailing me and letting me know that you are having trouble connecting and commenting. If anyone knows, you guys can all comment. Is there some reason that this lady is not able to comment? I know, Luisha, you were having trouble for a while. I'm not sure what you did to get in to be able to comment, but Heather cannot seem to comment on here. So, Heather, my friend, this is for you. This is number two. You are sitting at number two of the earth count. Number two is Mother Earth herself. You're just sitting in that beautiful energy of Mother Earth, and the reflection of self-reflection right now is asking you to just stop for a moment and just turn inward and allow the calmness of the day. I would suggest actually meditating today and going into the calmness, trying to stay out of the busyness. It's Monday, everyone's getting back to work, everything's going on, and kids are going to school, and all these things are happening, and it's actually asking you to do the reverse, to slow down, spend time for yourself, and actually spend moment by moment not worrying about the big picture today. Could get a little overwhelming for you today. You're also sitting in, oh, okay, so you're sitting in the great teacher of defeat. So when you're sitting in Mother Earth and you're sitting in the defeat, when you bring those two in together, you're actually struggling with something internally at the moment, and Mother Earth is your answer to that. So go outside, stand on the grass, get into the earth, the dirt, and allow Mother Earth to speak to you. There is some messages that she's calling for you to listen to her, and go out and spend some time at a tree today. Go and put your hand on the tree and tell your concerns to this tree. This tree will take it, and the leaves will send it up to spirit, and then you don't have to be the container holding all those worries. You can release, and that tree will help you and assist you. They are there. Think of the tree people, those beautiful tree people that are sitting within us, and allow that Mother Earth to just take those worries away for you. And good luck on that. Let me know how that goes. And you're also looking at completion today. So Heather, you're in completion. So there's that final piece to the puzzle. And what I'm going to tell you though is, once that piece is put into place, and okay, everything's working. I got it all together. Something's going to come along and shake it up, and your pieces are going to get changed, because you're in the cycle of starting over. So I don't mean a bad thing, but once we completed a little bit of a blip here, and I'm going along, we always have another one to go through. It's just part of being a human and living, but it is going to be a little bit taxing today, because you're going to watch that final piece go in, and then you're going to think, oh, yay, it's good. but then everything's going to get discombobulated and kind of fall apart on you. And it's okay. It just means you're going through another cycle of death and rebirth. Let the stuff go that you're done with, and then welcome in the new. Woohoo! It's a big day for you. Good morning, Miss Kim. Kim, I get to see you in a couple of weeks. So Kim's sitting on 5, 10, 11, 12, 12 of the earth count. Excuse me, 12 of that earth count sits in the very same as the 2. So 2 and 12 both sit in the west. And Kim, but you're sitting in the healer animal today. That actually is calling in, and I'm going right here. What something's happening right here, and it's not the heart space. It's just over. It's almost in your shoulder area. You can see where I'm pointing. It's at that. Yeah, I can feel that. Okay, so there's an assemblage point that needs to be readjusted. I'm going to go through and I will message you on which assemblage points to use, but I want you to feel in around right just below your armpit area, right around here on your left hand side. And all of a sudden, you're going to find a spot and it's going to hurt when you run your fingers on it. And you're going to go, ow, that hurts. Take that spot, pinch it, and pull it right between your breastplate and put it right there. That's your assemblage points. You want that back in place. You've pulled that out of place and you need to pull that back in place. I don't have them all memorized. I have a chart in my healing house when I'm working with people, but I will let you know what it is as soon as I get offline, and I'll go look at my notes and I'll tell you which one it is. But one of your assemblage points is out of place and we need to bring it back into place. Woohoo! I didn't expect that today. And Kim, you're also sitting in raw power. You have your own raw power that you're owning up to. And I'm carrying my raw power, but sometimes it can be a little bit heavy to carry. And it's asking you, you don't have to carry it alone. Give someone else some of that raw power and allow that, hey, you know what, I'm good, I need some help today just containing all this stuff that I've got going on inside, and and ask for assistance. So remember, part of the cycle is give and receive. So you've been given so much, now it's time to receive. So allow someone else to help carry today. You don't need to carry it all by yourself. And you're also sitting in the card of the source. This is the source, that oneness, that source of. You are the source. You are that source of energy, that oneness. And understand that, yes, while I am the source, as I resonate out, I can ask for help. And those on the outside can now help hold my container so that I don't keep expanding myself. I need to keep myself a little bit more contained, because the more you shoot out, the more vulnerable you are right now. So ask somebody else to help you hold that container. And away you go for today. Woo, good one. Okay, now I have Mary. Good morning, Mary. How are you today? Mary is sitting on number 1. Number 1 of the earth count is a new beginning. That is that spark of something new. This chapter is changed. All the stuff that you were worried about, all the burdens that you had, this is a light at the end of that tunnel. This is that spark of something new. Everything's going to light up today. You're going to have, it's going to feel like you've got the golden wand today. Every time you think about something happening, it happens. Every time you want something, it's a great day to manifest today. Manifest, manifest. Get out there, build a little altar or put on a piece of paper what you want to bring forward today, because that doorway is wide open for you. You're also sitting in the north, which is the physical. I have the ability to do it. Not only am I thinking about doing it, now I have the ability to do it. And whatever it happens to be, and literally, I mean, these little sticky notes that I've got here with Heather's name on it, I have them all over my fridge, all over my house. They are reminders of what I can accomplish when I'm wanting to. And so I would say get yourself a little notepad, sticky notepad, and what is it that you're manifesting today? Because your manifestation powers are through the roof and everything's going to feel pretty darn good. You're also sitting in, hold on. You are also sitting in courage. It's going to take a little bit of courage. No one told that little flower that it could not grow where it was growing, right? No one told that flower that. That little seed got planted, which is what you're in day one. That little seed got planted and it started growing despite the fact that what were the odds of it growing there? We were out in the mountains this summer, and it was the same thing. We were driving down a road, and there was a whole bunch of really big boulders. And on the top of one of this big boulder pile was one single tree, one tree, and it didn't have a lot of branches because it wasn't getting a lot of nourishment. But by God, it was growing anyway. And that is what this reminds me of, is that tree. And I remember thinking when I saw the tree, no one told that tree not to grow there, that it couldn't grow there. And how often are we always telling ourselves, you can't do? Well, today is your day of you can do. I can, I am, I will. Watch me. So that's your day today, Mary. Woohoo! It's a good one. Hello, Loisha, my love. And I get to give you a big hug in just a few more days. Luisha's also sitting in number 2, which is Mother Earth. And this is an interesting stone. Say that ripples. Um, I, I was out roaming around, and this stone just kind of caught my eye, and it reminded me of the earth, but it reminded me of every layer of earth. You know, when they're excavating or they're looking at the layers of earth to tell what happened in their timeline. And this is your timeline is in there. At birth, these were the timelines, and then into the teenage years and into all the different layers of things that you were going through. This is just part of the spin of the timeline that you are in. And years from now, you will look back at this moment and you go, I remember when, and all these things that we're doing right now, and all the stuff and all the people that you know are going to become a memory. You are in the process of developing and creating that beautiful memory. You get to choose how that story is going to look when you review it down the road. So, are you going to look at it through sorrow, or are you going to look at it through achievement, through happiness, through pride and victory? Your choice. Whew. And you're sitting in the great teacher, little tiny one popped in, of defeat. Even though you know all this stuff, I still feel a little bit depleted. I feel like, oh my God, I really didn't accomplish much, did I? I went 10 steps forward and 20 steps backwards. It's okay. It's okay. It's part of the process. It just feels like, ooh, 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 ooh. Eventually you'll get there, and then enjoy the ride. It's not the end place that we're going to. We are all part of the cycle. So you are just simply in the flow of it, and think of those ripples. Think of that earth thing. Like, it really, really struck me of all those layers of earth. So even though there's setbacks, it doesn't matter. It's just part of the layers of earth, and allow it to continue. And now you're sitting in the card of the card of ooh, a little bit of laziness happening, maybe. I can see the things I need to do. I don't really feel like doing them. And you know what? You're retired. Don't. If you don't feel like doing it, don't. But don't avoid because it might be tricky. There's a difference, right? So I am choosing not to do something because it doesn't serve me right now. Or am I putting off something that I should be doing, and I'm actually doing myself self-harm? So figure that out, and only you can answer that question. You could ask a million people about the scenario, and every person's going to give you a different answer, right? So turn inward. What is the answer for you? What are you holding off? What are you avoiding? And are you avoiding it because it hurts, or are you avoiding it because it really doesn't serve you right now? Okay, love you. And I'll see you in a couple days. So now we're going into Antoinette. Hello, my love. And you are praying for you to feel better. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This is darn throat. I need to contact you to join your class. Oh, beautiful. So give me a shout on, there's an email address. It's info at shamanic Reiki.ca. And it's all over my YouTubes. I didn't put it in the descriptions today just simply because my computer wasn't working. And it was like the sixth time of me trying to get on. So I didn't put it in. Luisha, can you type in my email, please? It's info@shamanicreiki.ca. And Antoinette, that's how you can reach me. I do have an online program that's starting very soon, and it's starting on October 1st. I have a book club that's starting. I also have an in-person class that's starting in 2 weeks. And then I also have a drum circle coming in. So, lots of stuff coming my way. So either that or go to my Facebook page, Shamanic Teaching and Healing Services, and it's a group page that you can ask to join. All my stuff is there, and everything's posted. Easy how to get to me. Okay, I hope that helps. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what stone you're on today. And tonight you are sitting on 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 of the earth count. Ooh, it's a biggie. So that 18 is the Shinamia, the keepers of the Akashic records. And the keepers of the Akashic records are actually saying, they're looking at there's like 4 books of life force sitting here, and you keep bringing in the same energy over and over and over again, and it's almost an energy of self-defeat, of self-destruction, because you've come to the same conclusion several times in past lives, and now you're doing the same thing. So whatever you're doing right now, which seems to be defeating you, it seems to be an ongoing thing. And so the best way to do that is to clear it. So how do we clear it? One of the ways is to start pulling. To start pulling it out. I release you. I release you. I release you. I release that which I do not serve. I release, I release, I release. And when you find and you feel something coming out, allow it to come out, chop it off, give it to Mother Earth and say, I release you through all lifetimes and all lineages. And I know you may not have a pen, but replay the video, because I release you from all lifetimes and all lineages, and let it go. Mother Earth will take it, okay? You're also sitting in need in the great teacher today. So that great teacher of need is, really need to be able to move through all the things that I've been struggling with, because I don't need to carry it anymore. It's it. I'm done with all that, and I'm ready to move forward, and I don't need to carry it anymore. And just allow yourself the privilege and the ability to just let that go. And I'm sorry if you're having trouble reaching me. Again, just keep trying. And if you look at another one of my videos, all my contact information is usually in them. So even take the one, I'll look at the one I did on Friday, and you'll be able to see it. You're also sitting in exhaustion today. I feel a little bit exhaustion. I'm coming, everything's coming at me from all the different angles, which is what we're talking about. And in those Akashic records, you actually wrote defeat right in here, and need. And need is part of the Akashic records. It is one of the great teachers, right? So you're sitting in this exhaustion. Man, oh man, oh man, I keep carrying this burden over and over and over again. It's time to let it go. And can I release it without doing any damage to myself? So that is the kicker. Okay. So just allow that to release. And I hope that helps you a little bit. I actually should do a video on how to release energy. So I'll do one of those. Anyway, so here we go now to Debbie. Good morning. It's a stressful day around the process with our, okay. Let's see what we can do, Deb. Debbie's sitting around. Debbie is sitting on 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of the earth count sits right in the smack of the bottom of the earth count. But we're sitting in our emotions today. That is heightened. That is really, really awareness. And you're sitting in the collective spirit of all plants. You're also in the element of water, which are tears. And you're down in that birth spot down in the south of the wheel, which is trust and innocence as well. And that trust and innocence isn't feeling so safe at the moment. So allow yourself just to armor up Normally, I'm telling people to release the armor. Today, I'm asking you to put a little bit of armor on there. Don't be so wide open with people today, and be cautious of who you share things with. It's a big lesson for today. You're also sitting in spirit today because you need the ancestors' help. You need your guides to carry you and to walk with you today. And that internal gut, before you speak today, think about what you're going to say. Does it serve me, and can it be used against me? And then only speak what will serve you and what will not be used against you, because you are open, almost like you are an open target today, for whatever energy is out there looking for, just kind of looking for causing trouble. So we just don't want to make you vulnerable to that. And you're also sitting in control. Um, so it feels like I'm out of control, and that what you actually need to do today is sit in control. I really need to control my environment. I need to control where I am. I need control who I'm with. I need to control myself and control everything around me. That control will help keep you together today. And then smudge after the day, so that you clear everything off. If you have a round sphere, run it over top of your body. It will collect all that scattered energy that you don't need to carry around, so that tomorrow's a fresh day. Could be a lumpy day today, but you got it. Um, Kim, thank you. Antrix, Kapoor, good morning. And here we go. You're sitting in 5 and 1 is 6. 6 is spirit. Spirit, that is also the ancestors, and your ancestors are calling you. It looks to me like there was a loss recently, because there is a heaviness about this feel. When I come into the ancestors today, it's an ancestor has recently joined your ancestors. So I'm going to say that an ancestor has crossed, and it hasn't been too long since they've crossed. They've now become part of this support system that's around you, and they will start sending you, because now what their job is to start sending you little frequencies, or little, if you see a butterfly, sometimes it can remind you of certain person, but there's going to be all these little events happening that are going to spark your and you go, oh, I think of so and so when I see this. They're figuring out their way of being able to walk with you and let you know that they're around. So whomever has passed, they are around, they are with you, and they're just in the process of getting to know how to communicate with you. It's a big day, actually. And you're also sitting in, sorry, you're sitting in the spirit here of feelings. My feelings are wide open today. And yeah, they're wide open because of this loss. Whomever, it's raw still. So the feeling of the ancestor that has crossed it's a heavy feeling. It's a sad feeling, but know that they have gone home. They've really gone home. It's us humans that kind of suffer a little bit. And it's called letting go. Letting go. Let that teardrop flow and let it go, and then allow them the peace of being at home, so that you then can hold their energy and go with them today, and with them always, because they will always become a part of your support system. It's a big day. Actually, everyone's day is a big day. I hope that helps you. Luisha, hey, thanks for posting that, Luisha. I appreciate that. Um, and the next one is for Elf, Elif. How are you? I'm just fine, thank you. You have a brown circle with a little tiny E in it. So if I'm butchering your name, I'm sorry. You should see some of the things they come up with. So here's 5. Number 5 is being human. What is it like to be in this skin? And why did I pick this family? And why did I pick this body? And why did I pick who I am? So just allow yourself that spirit energy today. And I would ask you to go out. I do this with my students, so I'm not telling you something new. So go in, find a dark room, and get yourself a candle, or get yourself, I use a lighter is what I use, a little tiny lighter, and go into a dark room, and then light that lighter, and think of the lighter body of the lighter, or I'm sorry, of the flashlight, as your human body. That's what it's like to be human. But inside is the battery. That's our spirit self. And allow that light to shine so bright. And when we are that beacon of light and we are shining bright and there's no colored filters on us, we are just shining pure light, then our authentic self is showing to others who resonate with us. But when we put filters on or masks that we're carrying so that we can fit into society, then people can't see our light, our beautiful light, because they're looking, but all they're seeing is a blue light or a green light or a yellow light or a mauve light. Doesn't matter. They're not seeing that pure white light that they're looking for. So allow your authenticity, your authentic self to shine bright. You have every right to shine and be seen. Whoa. You're also sitting in sharing of yourself, sharing of everything. And see that light on that candle? That's what I'm talking about. Be the light. Shine so bright today that you are going to attract all the good vibrations that you are sending out. Remember, though, what we send out, we get back. So if we're sending out negative, that's what's going to come back to you. So really send out positive. Go back onto your Facebook page and look at the last 10 things that you have posted. Are they all positive? And if they are, great. If they aren't, remove them. That's the energy that the world is picking up and the energetic around you is picking up. I ask most people to do that on a fairly regular basis. I get caught up in the turmoil of what's going on too, and I'll get angry and I'll post some really nasty stuff sometimes. I'm not perfect and I do the same thing, but I do go back and review it and go, should I keep that there or should I remove it? Because I don't want to send out and contribute to the crazy that's going on in the world right now. I want to contribute to the love and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, that's where you're sitting today. Woo. So the next one is for Aloysia. Thank you. Last time you suggested some video in your collection, but I couldn't find. Also, breakup done. What should I do? So there's several. If you go into YouTube and it says videos, and in my videos, and you can scroll back, I've got lots of videos in there. And one of the videos is really good. It says drum meditation or drum music and journey or journey drum music, something to that effect. I don't know the exact wording on it. And then click on that. It'll take you through a meditation. Then it takes you into finding your power animal. So just drop into your power animal and drop into that, and then allow yourself to continue on and have that beautiful journey. It's me drumming, and you can just drift in. It's semi-guided, so you can get the gist of it, and then you're on your own. But allow that. There's also all the different teaching ones. So one's calling you. I don't know which one I had told you to do, but whichever one it is, it will be in there. Just look at all the names on them. Okay. So yeah, I hope that helps you. Um, Antoinette, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Yeah, and exhausted. Yeah, I can feel that. And it's a tough spot to sit in. So Debbie, you are welcome, my dear. Definitely be smudging. Thank you. Dizzy Stitches. Hello, hello, hello. I haven't seen you for a couple of days. So Dizzy Stitches is sitting in, I pulled the wrong one. I pulled the Greek teacher first, which is interesting because I don't normally. Usually I go to the other. So the primary one today is going to be pain. Whether that be emotional or physical pain, there's something gonna I'm actually going to be in pain today in some form or fashion. And it's an overriding. You may even be witnessing pain today on someone else, because you're also sitting in the energy of the everything, the literally the everything. I'm very in tune with everything and everyone around me. And when I could be picking up other people's pain today. So I again would ask you to zero in your area, your field today, so that you're not quite so wide open and sending out. When we're wide open, we can pick up other people's energy, other people's feelings, all that stuff, and it can be a little bit overwhelming. So I'm going to ask you to bring it back in. Okay, yeah, there you go. And so bring yourself in and don't allow yourself to actually get lost in the pain today, because that pain can still have some residual for you. And go into the ordinary is, I don't need to make anything complicated. Just make it simple. The simple thing that I need to do is, and what do you need to do? And don't do other things. Don't overtax yourself today. Look after yourself, look after the pain that you're feeling, and then allow that to just I get it, and it hurts, but I'm okay. And then you do have a healer animal. So I would go back and journey when I'm in pain. And then trust me, I've got a lot of arthritis and things. When I go into a flare up, what I do is I lay on Mother Earth and I ask my healer animal to take away my pain. You can do that also if you go, it would just speaking to them, but you can also do it through the drum meditation journey music, because that will call in that healer animal. That's your intention when I'm doing it. And when it says call in your intention and whatever animal you're doing, then do that and start putting in that, ask that power, that healer animal to help you. Dry socket is horrible to deal with. It is an excruciating pain. And so allow yourself to say, okay, healer animal, I need some help today. I need to take away this pain today, and I need you to help me. Then I want you to put your hands on your jaws and then just drift in and journey with your hands on your jaws. You're going to notice your hands getting probably hot. Mine get hot. Some people get cold. Some people, every person's different, but just allow that energy to fold and allow yourself to drift in. But I would journey with that journey drum music. And I also would ask my healer animal to join me. That healer animal has the ability to help you. Trust me, it really does work. And I hope that helps you today. Luisha, can you draw for my friend Jerry? Oh, yes, absolutely. Hey, Jerry, this is one for you. You are Luisha's friend, and you are sitting in 15, which is the collective consciousness of all humans today. You get a lot of people passing judgment on you today. A lot of people, you know, I think she should do this. No, she should do that. How about that? Everyone's got an opinion, right? So don't worry about everyone else's opinion. Go inside what's right for you, because you're getting 1,000 different directions and it's confusing. It's like, what in the heck is happening? You're also sitting in the element of air in the north, and that air is that wind. So the wind is coming at you, and if you think of the wind as a whole bunch of different words coming at you, just smacking you in the face every time it's blowing, and everyone's got something to say. And what happens when we do that? We sit in the mind. Oh my God. And that north is the mind area. And now you're spinning in. How come everything's coming and everyone's got an opinion? Everyone's got an opinion because they're not letting you or trusting that you can take care of it. Or maybe they're super um, micromanaging. So allow them to step aside. And this actually goes here is change. You're in the process of that change. So when the wind is hitting and you want to go through and do things, you aren't sitting in your authentic self, because everyone's got an opinion. Think of all of these opinions. Oh my God, everyone's got an opinion. And I want you to zero into what's right for you. What is right inside? And if it's right inside, then do it. And if it's not, don't. Don't worry about how someone else is going to react to it. Easier said than done. I know that. Thank you, grandmother. I went this morning to the dentist. Okay. But thank you for the message. Yes, no problem, honey. And I really sending you all the love in the world. And I know what dry socket is, and it hurts. So, Elf, thank you. Annex, thank you so much. Most welcome. Everybody, I thank you all so much for joining. Please like, subscribe, and share. Again, if you are having trouble, get on. If you need to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me through info@shamanicreiki.ca, or you can get a hold of me on my webpage, which is shamanicreiki.ca, or you can get a hold of me on my Facebook group, which is Shamanic Teaching and Healing Services, and it's a group page. You have to ask to join, and I'm all over the place out there. So, and I'd like to wish my husband a happy birthday today. So he is 63 years old. I can't believe it. I'm 67. So I went with the younger guy. So anyway, 63 today, and happy birthday, Charlie. I love you to the moon and back, and thank you for supporting me. So anyway, I'm out of here. You have a wonderful day today, and I'm enjoying the little bit cooler weather. And I will see everybody tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. Thank you. I'll let him know. I appreciate it. Okay, bye everyone.